Hello everybody from Pokéwords, this is Sig of Mansis, and today is a very special day for us because we have the honor to have on our channel Juanillo. This player hit rank 1 in the global leaderboard several times and is always on the first pages, so be prepared for high level gameplay today. His team is composed by Swampert, Trevenant and Alolan Muck. He told me that he used this team because Swampert has a good amount of positive or neutral lead, and Trevenant and Alolan Muck make a fantastic duo covering each other's weaknesses. It also functions like a sort of ABB team because in case of lost lead, both Trevenant and Alolan Muck can handle a grass type. Thanks again Juanillo for sending us this battle, and let's go and check them out. In the first battle we have Juanillo against Kogapapa. This lead against Lapras is quite neutral. Lapras wins this because we know he's very bulky and Swampert needs 2 earthquakes to knock him out. So he's going with the first earthquake. The opponent shields, which is quite odd because usually the user of Lapras do not shield the first move. He's going for Surf, of course. He built up a lot of energy and he has another Surf, but Swampert can survive this one. And he can get to another earthquake. So I highly doubt that Lapras will shield this. In fact, it doesn't. And Juanillo makes a very aggressive swap into Trevenant. This is just a Surf, and he calls it, so very good call. And the opponent comes in with Nidoqueen. So Juanillo does not mess around and he goes straight a Shadow Ball. This is a visual glitch, but the opponent actually used one shield. Juanillo used one shield too, and let's see if he can get to Shadow Ball. He can, and this should be enough to kick out the Nidoqueen. The opponent comes in with Lapras again. So Lapras does not have a lot of energy because he wasted it on Trevenant, but he gets to a Surf. And then he swaps to Toxicroak, so this is bad. Juanillo goes for Acid Spray, but as we know, Toxicroak can resist the dark moves of Alolan Muck, hitting with neutral with his counter and with super effective with the Mud Bomb. So Juanillo of course has to shield this. We're seeing that Muck is doing a lot of damage thanks to the debuff of the defense. But now, how does he win this? He comes in with Trevenant, he takes out the Toxicroak, he's doing all the damage he can, and now he's Swampert against Lapras, and Swampert survives with 1 HP, what an amazing battle! So let's see the second match against Tech Courage. So Swampert lead against Nidoqueen, this is wonderful for Swampert. And oddly the opponent is staying in. This means that either he's double weak to Swampert or he doesn't have a safe swap, and the opponent lets the Hydro Cannon go through. Juanillo recognized at this point that he's weak to Swampert, so he shields the Earth Power and he overfarms a lot, very nice overfarm. And this Hydro Cannon is of course an overkill for Nidoqueen. And he comes with Trevenant, so he has one answer to Swampert, but not two, because as we can see, Obstagoon is not a safe swap and is not an answer to Swampert, but the matchup is quite neutral actually. Obstagoon wins against Trevenant, but he has to commit energy because his counter are basically doing nothing. He sneaked one. These Seed Bomb are doing a little bit of damage, but he needs 2 more to take this Obstagoon out. The opponent lets go the first one, and he has Night Slash. So now he's in farm range for Swampert, and I didn't see who came in. Oh yeah, he has a Trevenant. Okay, so we already seen this Trevenant, and this is a very dominant matchup for Alolan Muck. He shields the Shadow Ball just in case, but this is resisted damage, and now the opponent has to shield this acid spray, and this match is basically over because Alolan Muck can destroy the rest of the team. So very good game to Juanillo. We get to see how little damage Shadow Ball does. So match number 3, Swampert against Empoleon. So this is kind of a neutral matchup. It depends on the bait. Of course, if Swampert can land an Earthquake, this is positive for him. Let's go the Hydro Cannon, and he goes for the bait. Very good play, but you know, is debatable. And now he goes for the Earthquake. So I am expecting a shield from the opponent. The opponent shields. He overfarms a little bit, and now he has Trevenant that has to shield because this Drill Peck will do a nice amount of super effective damage. Also, it's not stab and not a great move, but Trevenant, it's not the best of the bulk. We got to see how damage he did. But now Trevenant is loaded up with energy, and the bad thing is that, as we have seen before, Alolan Muck is a pretty good response to Trevenant. So he has to go in the mirror. This could be an acid spray. It is. And this part is not very fun. These moves are all resisted, so this match will take a little bit. This could be in a Dark Pulse. Okay, so he correctly shields this. It's a very good call because this could have been another acid spray. He goes for the acid spray, and in the backline there's Crobat, so this is very, very tough. Juanillo goes for the Dark Pulse, but he will need 2 to take him out. And this is, I think it's game over. Yeah. Well played from his opponent, but calling the bait in the first match really helped him out. Alright, let's go and see the next video. So Swampert against Empoleon again, but this time Empoleon is shiny. So let's see if Juanillo is going to play it in the same way. So the bait first. No shield, so so far so good. Okay, very good timing of the fast move. Okay, now the opponent doesn't call the bait correctly. So either he's going 2 shields down, because this Earthquake, of course, would have taken out the Empoleon. And again, he comes in with Trevenant. He shields the Drill Peck, and again we have Muck, but this is not Alolan Muck, this is Kanto Muck, so he is not going to appreciate this Shadow Ball that deals nearly the half of his health, and now he can come with the Alolan Muck, and in this way he can avoid the Empoleon. Kanto Muck can do only neutral damage with Thunder Punch, but as we know, the punches in general are not very good moves. So Alolan Muck can resist another one, and he can farm completely down the Kanto Muck, having a lot of energy to threaten this Empoleon. So of course he lands both, and he's going to take out the Empoleon. He's instantly switching to deny any energy advantage to his opponent, and this is good for him because this match with an energy advantage would have been very, very tough, because after the defense debuff, Crobat just needs 1 or 2 air slashes to take him down. This Shadow Ball is not enough to take him out, but Trevenant resists with 1 HP and wins also this match. Very, very good game. So again, Swampert with another water type, but this time is Poliwrath. So this is also quite a neutral matchup. The problem is that Swampert has to land one Earthquake, and I think that after that one Hydro Cannon will be enough, but Poliwrath is doing neutral damage with Dynamic Punch, which is a fairly good move, and he has Stab already. And beautiful catch on Trevenant. This is another Dynamic Punch, and it will deal 2 times resisted damage. And at this range he can tank no problem an Ice Punch and farm down completely. The opponent won't let him, but Venusaur is not a good response to Trevenant. He cannot farm it down at all, so he has to commit energy. Let's see if Juanillo will shield this up. He shields this up, very good play. So we're back to square one. Juanillo can hit with Shadow Ball and Venusaur cannot farm this down. And Juanillo also forced CMP, and this is huge, because now Venusaur is dry and he can come in with Alolan Muck, denying all the energy that is going to build up. This is resisted damage, so there's no need to shield this. Although Frenzy Plant is a very hard hitting move, and with shields down this is not a good matchup for Empoleon. He is going to be taken out in just one hit, and there's no need to play this perfectly because this game is also over. So very solid gameplay to Juanillo, maintaining the advantage throughout all the matchup, and that sack swap was very clutch. So next matchup, Empoleon again. So Empoleon is very popular in the top pages of the leaderboard. Let's see how he's gonna play out this time. So I expect the no shield, because we have seen it, and this Hydro Cannon deals a lot of damage. And nice X swap on Gallade, but Gallade it's not going to appreciate this Earthquake. And now he builds up a little bit of energy, transferring the confusion damage to Alolan Muck, who is going to resist the most from Gallade, because this can be close combat. He was in fact one confusion short. Now I expect he comes in with Empoleon again. Empoleon, as we know, is a pretty good response to Alolan Muck. This Dark Pulse will not KO. He shields it anyway. This is weird after seeing Earthquake, but he realized that Swampert is solo, that it's hard for him to reach another Earthquake, but he can snipe it with the Hydro Cannon at this range. So the opponent shields to protect all the energy he has, and he transfers the damage from Shadow Claw to Toxicroak, but Toxicroak is not going to appreciate this Shadow Ball either. So this is a good game and the opponent knows it. 2 shield frags from Juanillo this time. So new match, Swampert against Snorlax. So this is a Shadow Snorlax, and it's a very good pick in the Old Free League in general. He goes for the Earthquake, very interesting. Right away, not expecting a shield from his opponent. Now an Hydro Cannon will be enough to take him out. Swampert can survive Body Slam. It will do half of the current health. Okay, so very good catch on Gyarados. And Juanillo does not have a very strong answer to Gyarados, because he's going to hit with the super effective damage with Crunch, but the good thing is that Trevenant can outspam Gyarados, because he takes 5 seconds to get to a Seed Bomb and 7 to get to a Crunch for Gyarados. So he builds up a lot of energy. As you can see, Juanillo has a wonderful energy management. This is what makes you a champion, among other things. And he comes in with Crobat, so very dangerous bait here, but the opponent has 2 shields, so let's see. The dangerous bait is successful, and now he goes for the nuke. Will the opponent shield this? No, he doesn't. So Juanillo can come in with Swampert. Good catch from the opponent, maybe Juanillo saw it and threw it anyway, because this matchup is basically over. Juanillo can decide to shield or not this Swampert, but he has a full HP Alolan Mach in the back. And of course he could take this Crobat down just with the Poison Jab, even if it's single resisted. So I expect a surrender from the opponent, and it does. Good game. So next match against Legendary. Swampert lead against another Empoleon. So let's see how he's going to play this out. So we know that Juanillo does not shield this. He goes for the bait, as we have seen in the previous games. The opponent does not shield this time. And now he goes for the nuke. And he takes a shield at least. So this is not the best of situations, but let's see how he can play this around. So he shields the Drill Peck, and the opponent comes in with Gallade. So this is odd, because Gallade can do too much of a hurt to Trevenant, but it's probably the safe swap of the team. And he goes for the Seed Bomb. The opponent lets go. And let's see. He comes in with Charizard. So let's see if the opponent will shield the Shadow Ball. He respects the damage from Shadow Ball. And now he has to call the Blast Burn. It's up. And it's the Blast Burn. So very good call. He overfarms a little bit and he goes for the Dark Pulse. And then he switches, but he can KO this Empoleon, and I don't think that the Charizard has a move yet. A Blast Burn yet, I mean. In fact, he has not, and he goes down. Very good game. Okay, so last match for today against Whiskey, an Italian champion. He also hit #1 in the global leaderboard, so props to him. And against Dragonite is very, very tough, because this Swampert can't do anything. He has to tank this Dragon Claw, and it comes in with the Makalola. So the opponent switches to Lapras. This is fairly neutral, as we can expect. The Lapras doesn't shield the Dark Pulse, knowing that it could have been an Acid Spray, so a very good call from Whiskey. We don't expect him to shield this, and he doesn't. So let's see if Juanillo will let go this Mach. He shields Mach, and now I think he can farm down. Right, very good call. And the opponent comes in with Dragonite. Dragonite will not appreciate this Acid Spray, and it shields. And it snipes with the Hydro Cannon, but this won't be enough to take the Dragonite out. But another one will be. But in the back there's Empoleon. Will Whiskey shield this? Let's see if he's tracking the energy. Yeah, he's tracking the energy. And now, how does he win this? I think he needs a catch. So, he shields Drill Peck. He's counting. And perfect sack swap. And this is the game winner. Wow, what a play. He builds up to basically 2 Shadow Balls. He's one Shadow Claw short, because you cannot build up 2 Shadow Balls. It's 55 energy. And he goes for the Seed Bomb on the Dragonite, which is double resisted, but one Shadow Claw will do the trick.